I do want to just tell everybody how proud Donna and I are of DePaul University and Father Dennis for taking what we see as a very bold leadership step here today.
A generous gift from DePaul University trustee Jack Greenberg has allowed for DePaul University and nationally known nonprofit organization Facing History and Ourselves to team up and create a new method of educating teachers to deal with the most important and sensitive issues of our time.
Collaboration between DePaul and Facing History is important for so many reasons, and I think the main one is that we have the same mission in the work that we do, and the fact that we're going to join together and work with teachers and students, first in Chicago and then all over the country, is going to have an impact on civics education, social justice, social responsibility, civic engagement, really make a difference in classrooms that we touch through this partnership.
Facing History will bring its highly effective materials and methods to DePaul's School of Education, linking critical events in history to issues facing the world today. This historical approach is brought to bear on contemporary issues of racism, intolerance, and bullying.
This is a much more contemporary telling of both the darkness of humanity, honoring and admitting our own stories, and telling the stories of those who would take the initiative to stand up against and call humanity to its greatness, of which it's capable, and to remind humanity of what it is capable.
The new partnership began with a signing ceremony on May 1, 2012. Vice President of Facing History and Ourselves, Marc Skvirsky, reminded the audience of the power of education by reading an excerpt of a letter from a Holocaust victim to teachers participating in a Facing History workshop.
Help your students become human. Your efforts must never produce learned monsters, skilled psychopaths, educated Eichmanns. Reading, writing, arithmetic are important only if they serve to make our children more human.
Jack Greenberg, former CEO and chairman of McDonald's, says that while this partnership is the first of its kind, he hopes that the model will expand to other universities and broaden the dialogue about these issues.
I hope that other colleges and universities across America look to DePaul's example and see the power of training hundreds and hundreds of teachers so they can impact the lives of thousands and thousands of elementary and high school students. It will make an enormous difference in the communities we live in.
I think that Facing History gives us a unique perspective that no other college and university has as far as part of the infrastructure. So this is not only going to filter to our faculty, all of whom are going to be trained in Facing History, to our students who are going to be impacted by that training, and then obviously to the students of Chicagoland who are going to be the beneficiaries of what our students are doing during practicum, during student teaching, and then during the profession.
Middle school students by design like to throw out words that they don't know the meaning of for shock value, but it's our job as educators, and Facing History does a good job helping us teach students the terminology and vocabulary needed around the ideas of bullying, upstandards, and bystandards so that students can really internalize that meaning and decide whether they want to exhibit those behaviors or try to stop those behaviors.
When the collaboration is fully implemented, more than 2,000 graduates from the School of Education will carry the approach into classrooms throughout the city and the country. A new method that began with DePaul University.
Humanity's story is told both through the cowards and the heroes, and we hope to create heroes.